Friendly reminder, if you got any videos you want me to respond to, tag me on TikTok, or you can DM me on Instagram. The DMs are open. Somebody sent this to me in the DMs on Instagram. We got another gaming is dead take, and he was like, what's your take on this? I'm going to be honest, it wasn't a lot to talk about today in terms of the news, so I said, fuck it, we ball. But friendly reminder, before I respond to the video, I'm not attacking the person. I'm always attacking the argument, whether I agree or disagree. It's never personal. We talking about video games unless I say it's personal. You'll know I got a problem with somebody. But let's hear the latest gaming is dead take and see what we have to say.
The gaming industry seems like it's gotten worse and worse and worse. And I used to wonder why, but now I kind of got an idea of why it's getting so bad. Look at Call of Duty Black Ops 2 dev team versus Call of Duty Black Ops 7 dev team. And let's just say we aren't prioritizing having the right people develop these games anymore.
I'm gonna let the video play, but I'm already kind of halfway checked out because the title of the video is I think I know why the gaming industry is falling off, and the first thing that comes out of his mouth is Call of Duty.
And me personally, I don't give two shits if that would be controversial. I care about the truth, and I care about results.
He cares about the truth, the results.
And gaming used to be good, and all of a sudden nowadays it's insanely terrible. So that speaks volumes. Again, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 dev team versus Call of Duty Black Ops 7 dev team. And that's the story of the gaming industry right now as we speak.
This has got to be rage bait. Who sent me this fucking video, bro? All right, here's my take on this shit, man. First and foremost, you made no point. You made no point. I think you were trying to make a point, but even the point, I think the point he was trying to make is Call of Duty doesn't hit the same because it's not the same devs that were working on Modern Warfare and Black Ops compared to the Black Ops now and the mod. They're different dev teams, right? But the problem is you titled the video and you also say in the video, gaming is dead. You're talking about Call of Duty. The gaming industry is fine. It's the biggest industry in the world, the biggest form of media. It's bigger than books, movies, music combined. Every year, record sales are breaking because y'all can't stop buying fucking microtransactions. So I'm gonna assume, I just don't believe this is a real opinion. This has got to be clickbait. But you're just wrong across the board. First of all, I'm gonna entertain this. You're wrong about gaming as a whole, but the real reason Call of Duty sucks is because it ran its course. Every good thing must come to an end, chat. So you saying, oh, look at the dev team back then versus the dev team now. I don't even know what point you're trying to make. You probably couldn't even name a dev on the dev team. You probably couldn't name Vincent Pella, who was the original creator of Infinity War, who recently passed away, RIP in a car crash. You probably couldn't name that person. It's like, what are we talking about here? The reason why Call of Duty is ass is because it just ran its course. Every year this game comes out and there's only so much you can do with it creatively. So naturally, you're going to run out of ideas. The real problem with Call of Duty is it either needs to take a break or it just needs to go away, period. It needs to take an extended break or it needs to go away, period. That's the problem with Call of Duty. Those developers are burnt out. Those are people. And there's only so many different and unique ways you can do something with a fucking gun stuck in this format of Call of Duty. That's the real reason it's not hitting the same. And then also, you're probably not a kid. You know, there's a little bit of nostalgia there. But that's as far as Call of Duty. You're wrong about Call of Duty. That's the real reason it's not hitting the same. It's just it ran its course. As far as gaming as a whole, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Stop. I wish I would. So this is the main takeaway I want from this video. We got to expand our vocabulary. If you have an issue with Call of Duty, state that. Say, I think I know what's wrong with Call of Duty, even though you're wrong about that too. Stop saying the gaming industry is dead. Resident Evil 9 just came out and it's a game of the year contender. Neo 3 just came out. Crimson Desert's about to come out. Follow me on Twitter. I'm going to be sharing my first impressions on that shit. GTA 6 is coming out this year. Pragmata's coming out this year. Last year, you had Expedition 33. What are we talking about, man? Wolverine's coming out later. Gaming is in a great place. You guys don't play games, and then you bitch and moan about the state of the industry. Plague's Tale's coming out. This is a terrible opinion. I'm hoping that he has better ones. But whoever sent me this video, I don't know why you sent me this video. This is just Beasts of Reincarnation's coming out this year. Fable's coming out this year. You can't find one game At the beginning of the year, I did a video of my most anticipated games of the year, and I listed like 40 games that I was excited for that were like in the A and the S tier. Y'all can't find one. I don't think y'all like games. And even it's not enough time, it's not enough money. Find a new hobby. Backlogs for sure. You forgetting about Backyard Baseball remake? Hey, Backyard Baseball remake is coming, I guess. Find something, man. Find something to play. Y'all need a new hobby. Go touch some grass or some shit like that. But that's the real reason Call of Duty is not hitting like it's supposed to. Let's expand our vocabulary. In other news, Marathon confirmed, which by the way, Marathon comes out this week. Since we talking about games, Jesus, it's too many fucking games. I'm overwhelmed over here. My girl keeps telling me she feels I'm buying new games every other week. It's too many games. You got a budget for this shit. It's so many great games to play right now. Even if you have enough money, you don't have enough time or energy. So the fact that there is a segment of the gaming community that has money to spend and energy to utilize, and they say they don't have nothing to play, I think you guys need new hobbies, man. Go skateboard, go dribble the basketball, go kick the soccer, but throw a frisbee, get a dog, something. Because you don't like games. And the worst part is like that video was like semi-viral. I think it had like 100 comments on it or something like that, bro. Yeah, real, you spitting that shit. No, you're not. No, you're not. You guys are digital block huggers. Y'all know what I'm talking about. In real life, motherfuckers that won't leave the block, they go to the corner store and back. That's it. You guys are digital block huggers. You made no real point. He said, I stand for the truth. What was the truth? What was the point you were making? He said, but there's a VC sale. There's a VC sale. But speaking of games coming out this week, Marathon confirms seasonal resets, which means everyone's gear, contract, and faction progression and player level will wipe every few months. And depending on who you are, you might feel. Or you might feel. What's the vibe on that? Bungie has outlined what to expect from Marathon upon launch and confirmed plans for seasonal wipes that mean all players lose their gear every few months. Seasonal updates will introduce new gameplay, including gear, runner shells, zones, events, and more, Bungie said, and they'll be free for all players to access or earn, so there's no expansions or DLC required. Each season brings a clean slate for the whole community, Bungie explained, with progression resets that includes everyone's gear, contract progression, faction progression, and player level. It's a massive L. If you only read the headline, I kind of feel like it, but now that I've read the article, it's because new gear and new guns are going to be available. That's why they're resetting it, I think. There's new content there, and I think them resetting it is they want people to try out the new stuff. Because if you find something you like, you'll be less inclined to try something new. So it's like them kind of forcing you to try something fresh. And in these live service games, they kind of live and die off of you trying new content. If you keep doing the same thing, you'll burn yourself out quicker. So I wouldn't call it a massive L. It's just kind of how extraction shooters work, and that's why I've never been a big fan of them, but I'm hoping I can get into this one because I like the shooting in this one. However, players will be able to keep their achievements and cosmetics and titles and other rewards from reaching milestones. So basically, you know, the cosmetics. Your codex progression also carries over. Elsewhere, your liaison contract progression carries over. So you don't need to unlock the factions every season. Seasonal resets means the game stays dangerous. Loot feels, they said stay dangerous, okay. Loot feels meaningful, and there's always a good opportunity to get back into the game or bring a friend in without feeling behind the curve. Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Maybe you really enjoyed season 1, but you couldn't convince your friend to get it until season 2, and then you get a fresh start, so you don't have to worry about being behind the curve. That makes sense. Explaining in the decision, it's a way to say goodbye to the old and welcome in the new, basically what I predicted, and kick off a journey from zero to hero with new ways to play, content to master, and things to discover. They said if you're gonna buy our game, you're gonna fucking play it. Wipes exist to even the playing field so the rich don't keep getting richer. That makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. So then they can't come into the next season with some broken weapon. That makes sense. So it rewards you for keep playing, basically. Always keep a level playing field. I saw that this is the #2 most pre-ordered game on Steam, so it looks like the hate campaign is not working. Because the general consensus that I've seen on Twitter is the more that you play this game, the more people seem to like it. I don't know if you're still in the chat, Brooke, but like Ethos and Watts was telling me, as well as I saw it on Twitter, where we fucked up is we didn't play enough. Apparently the maps that we play it on are just the first 2 maps are basically the tutorial. When you get to the 3rd map, it's mad fights. So a lot of people never made it out of the tutorial and they were bitching and complaining about the lack of fights. But I was like, oh, but Ethos was saying he was constantly getting into fights once you start to get into the later maps and shit like that. You said show the data. Let's see. Steam pre-orders chart. I saw a screenshot on Twitter. That's the top selling games. How you look at the fucking pre-orders, bro? Top sellers. Steam bestsellers. How you look at the fucking pre-orders? Marathon top Steam charts ahead of the server slam. But how the fuck do you? Oh, here we go. Top sellers right now is number 4. So the other day when I saw it was at number 2. Yeah, it's in the top 5 still. The hate campaign is not working, guys. That means the demo, the beta did more good than harm. Mind you, it moved up 32 slots in the last 3 weeks. It didn't work. I can confirm I was not feeling it the first day. The last day, things were clicking with mods and it started to get good. So I was like, you know what? I was like, all right, especially because the game's only $40. When the full game comes out, I'm going to give it another chance because I don't think I played it enough. I liked it, but I wanted to like it more. But now that I know I need to spend more time on it so we can get more action into it, I was like, all right, well, let me play a little bit more, especially because it's only $40. Skirt. What else news we got for you? Oh, Bandai Namco announced on Twitter, coming soon, a new RPG from Bandai Namco. More to come March 5th. Whatever the fuck these damn times are. And they dropped a little teaser trailer. You gotta get a screenshot and say somebody lying to combat the Steam DB number. Ooh, what's this chat? Let's speculate. Anime Zelda? Ooh. I don't know what the fuck I looked at. Maybe it's that Doc Hack game. Is it weird that I stopped playing after 3 hours because I know I want to buy the game? No, it means you like the demo. Whatever. You say, they got it. They got my money. You think it's new or a revival? I hope it's a new IP. But I'm not gonna hold my breath with, look at Siggy right there. I'm not gonna hold my breath with Bandai Namco. I'm hoping it's a new IP. It's good to hear that it's an RPG. I hope it's not in the vein of Code Vein 2 because that shit is basura. An RPG arena fighter, shut the fuck up, nigga. Hey, don't speak that shit into existence. Hell nah. We don't want that shit. We want something. I'm hoping it's something along the lines of Scarlet Nexus, an original cool RPG, man. While Siggy spotted the reply guy. We gonna see. March 5th, we'll be talking about it. Wasn't that? That's Friday. We'll be talking about it on Friday when they reveal it. Sleep one eye open. For all my football fans out there, my soccer fans out there, there's another game on the horizon. This one hit my For You page. I've never heard of this shit. It's called Goals. Experience the future of sports gaming as Goals enters open beta. No lag, no scripts, no excuses, just football. Has anybody heard of this game? I saw some gameplay on the screen right here. Here. Skirt. You said we playing that off stream? This is Goals, baby. Goals. No excuses, just football. Wish listen now. Looks better than FM, but I won't say no to competition. If you like football games, I would say keep an open mind because I think it's gonna be free to play, ain't it? Yeah. Football gaming rebuilt from scratch, free to play, true cross play, every platform coming 2026. If you're a football fan, I would say keep an open mind. It's gonna be free. FIFA needs some fucking competition. Goals for all my youths. So keep an eye on it. What else I got for you? Oh, AI generated artwork officially is ineligible for copyright protection as the Supreme Court declined to review an appeal case. The court rules that artwork needs to have a human creator in order to be eligible. This is a W for artists. That's a W for artists, W Supreme Court. That's the good news. The bad news is that Clarence Thomas is still a coon. Still a fucking coon. So this is good for gaming. This is good if you draw any type of art. It protects it. He said thank you. Does not forget. Yeah, he's a fucking ringtail. Fuck that nigga, bro. And then last but not least, somebody tagged me in this. I thought this was cool. If you're into manga, comic books, Volume 1 of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order manga adaptation is out today. Order your copy. I asked a question, but they didn't respond to my shit, bro. 3 hours ago. Does this expand on the game story or just the game story being reformatted for a manga? Let me see if the official page says it. This is the fucking game, nigga. Where the book at? They didn't even link the proper shit, bro. False alarm. They didn't even link it, bro. I'm hoping that this manga is an expansion of the game and gives us more about the story, because I'm not gonna lie, I would cop this shit, but they put a link and it doesn't go to the fucking book. So is this book even real? You said drop the link. It ain't real, nigga. Hold on, let's see if we can find it on Google. Manga. I'm gonna Google that. Start with Wikipedia. It is scheduled for release March 3rd. It is supposed to come out today, so it is real. What the fuck? Where you cop this shit at? Is it Japan only? Then illustrated by the manga was first announced as okay. But there's nowhere to fucking buy it. It might be Japanese only. Sounds like a scam. Yeah, I don't see anywhere to cop it. Anybody got a link? The art is fire. It is, but I cannot find a link. Let's look on here. 3 rules don't survive. It's on Leagues of Comic Geeks. I'm gonna get this fucking tweet. We're gonna have to find more information on this shit. VPN to Japan. Yeah, they didn't even respond. If I find more information on this shit, I'll let y'all know, but it is real. The first volume, an adaptation of the 20, like, what does that mean? Is it an expansion, or is it just them telling the story of the game? Because if they're just telling the story of the game, I already know the story. I want them to expand on it. Probably give it a few days. Yeah, we'll give it a few days. I'll keep an eye on that shit, because